Hi, good morning here from Palm Springs, California. I'm so excited to have our guest here. I'm Valerie Milano, the senior editor of the Hollywood Times and also with Aspiring Magazine. And I'm so happy to have our guest from so far away. I'm going to have her introduce herself. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Megan Boothby. I'm the director and animator and writer of The Eating of an Orange, and I am in Bristol, UK.
Yes. Congratulations, May, on the eating of an orange as part of the HQSFF. How does it feel to have your film showcased in this festival?
Oh, amazing. I've been so surprised by the sort of response that the film has had in general. And it's why we make things, isn't it? To share them and have people respond well to them. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot.
For those who haven't seen it yet, can you give us a brief introduction to the film and what inspired its story?
hmm So the film is about convention and sexuality. And it's told through a woman who lives in this world of hyperconformity, and she gets given an orange from out of the walls of the grounds where she lives. And she's never seen an orange before. And through this sort of sensual exploration of eating this orange, she gets transported into another realm of luscious forests and slugs having sex and has a big cosmic queer orgasm. And then the film is about the sort of interaction between the world that she has come from and she has known and this part of herself that she has found and how to make those places meet.
Yes.
Um, sorry.
Yeah, because the title itself, The Eating of an Orange, is very evocative. What's the significance behind the name?
The main thing of it being eating an orange, I guess I wanted to highlight that point. Oranges, I don't know what else to say about the name really, other than that's what she does. She eats that orange.
And oranges are juicy, right?
Oranges are juicy, they're delicious, they're very vaginal. They're also quite innocent, which I think was something that I wanted to bring in. I think this whole idea of queer ecology was a big inspiration behind the film, and how there's been this argument been used against queerness for so many so much time of it being an unnatural thing, which obviously just completely isn't true. And then queer ecology is doing this amazing thing of looking to nature with a queer eye and seeing what exists there and seeing all of the myriad ways that nature is wonderfully, fantastically queer. And I think there's something that's like just so innocent about someone eating an orange
Yes.
that it's like, how could you object? Yeah.
So you're the animator, correct?
Yeah.
Um,
So I made the film on my master's degree. So I directed it and wrote it and animated it and
what
also did a lot of the sound design.
what was your biggest challenge in bringing this project together? The artistic, the logistical, the emotional?
Mainly the logistical thing of being able to draw enough, being able to spend enough time on it, because obviously it's all hand drawn. So the process of making it was quite a mad process of going like tunnel vision of just drawing sort of 14 hours a day, nonstop, every single day, just gotta get this thing out, which did drive me slightly mad, but I think it was worth it.
Yeah. Because
Mhm.
the film's visual and the stylistic choices feel very deliberate. How did
Yeah.
you approach like the cinematography, I'm going to call it, the editing and the sound to support the story?
A lot of it, I just had a real process of feeling into it and just feeling what was right and trying to really follow it from an emotional level rather than try and I try and know everything that I wanted to do before doing it. There was an element of doing and responding. And the music, I had so much fun making the music because I made it with my sister.
Oh, nice.
She's incredible and she was so great to work with. She plays under the Silver Field. Everyone should go and listen to him. It's beautiful. And we had a really great collaboration process. And I knew exactly what I wanted for that. And obviously, her being my sister, I could be like, sorry, sis, could you just do it again a little bit more like this? And she put up with me doing that quite a lot. So yeah, that was a really fun process.
What do you hope audiences may take away from the film after watching it at HQSFF?
I hope two things mainly, I think. One is like a feeling of encouragement and acceptance, and accepting oneself and one's desires, whatever they may be. And the other one is this thing of challenging the conventions that we have, because we're all so ruled by conventions all the time in all of the ways that we are and live. And it's often quite hard to see the habits that are around us. So I just think it's always an interesting thing to notice what the conventions are that are ruling us, and ask ourselves if we actually want them or not.
Have you had a chance to experience early reactions to the film? And if so, what has stood out to you?
There's been some really amazing reactions, actually. There's been some tears, there's been some thank yous, which is always so nice to receive. Yeah. So far, yeah, it's had a pretty good reaction so far, which is just all I could ever hope for.
Beautiful. So, what's next for you as a filmmaker? Do you see the eating of an orange as part of a larger body of work or creative journey?
Yeah, definitely. I'm working on a few different ideas at the moment. I quite like to make another more established short, but ultimately want to make a feature, and there's a series idea bubbling away over there. Yeah, got lots of ideas that
Nice.
are hopefully soon to be put in motion.
Good for you. If you could program your film alongside any other work that you know of, classic or contemporary, what
Mm.
might it be and why?
I would probably program it with 27 by Flora Anabuda, because that film came out, it was like quite late on in the process of me making it. And I was like, when you see something and you're like, God, they've caught an essence of what I wanted to catch and done it so much better than I'm going to do it. And I really had that with that film. And I think that I think we were trying to say similar things. And I just love that from people.
Sweet, sweet. So tell our viewers and our readers how they can find out more about you, about your film, social media, or website, or what?
Yeah, I've got a website, which is makingdredboothby.co.uk, I think, or .com. Should be
Okay.
able to remember that. And my Instagram is MKB Animation. So yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much, May, for being with us. And we're the Hollywood Times dot today, and our YouTube channel is the Hollywood Times Official. And it's a pleasure to meet you virtually, and
Yeah.
keep up the good work. How fun it was to see this film.
Thanks.
Okay,
Thanks so
thanks
much.
again. Bye-bye.
Bye.